good afternoon from London for the last time. I'm sitting in St. Pancras International right now, waiting for my train to Paris. I'm very, very excited about this leg of the trip. I thought my train left at 1, but it leaves at 3:30. So, yeah, got a bit of waiting to do. The Eurostar was really easy to get on so far. Going through the security was really simple. I didn't even have to get my electronics out. I just had to put the bags down. Liquids, it doesn't matter, so that's great. I got to bring the detergent with me, so thank God. So now I'm just waiting. There's not a ton to do in this station. You just kind of find a seat. I had to sit on the floor for a little while, but the train to Brussels just left. And then they don't tell you which platform you're going on until 20 minutes before. So I'm just going to be sitting here for a little bit longer. All I've been doing today is sitting, but that's okay. Once I got to my hostel, I was just too tired for much else, so I grabbed dinner at the bar downstairs before heading off to bed. Good morning! Today is my first day in Paris. I have a tour of the Opera House that I'm going to right now, and hopefully maybe get some breakfast along the way as well. I don't know. I'm very nervous right now about ordering in French because I don't speak French. I'm not gonna lie, I got out of the metro and I was so excited to see my first Grand Parisian thing, and I turned around and scaffolding. I actually started laughing. I just busted out laughing because that's so funny. Hopefully everything won't be like this. Okay, so I went and got some breakfast or some brunch, and now I'm finally gonna go into the Opera House. This is Palais Garnier. Palais Garnier? Garnier? I don't know. I've been trying to do some French, but I've been very nervous. Luckily, the server at the cafe I went to was very patient with me. Wasn't very annoyed. It was probably a tourist place, but I needed something to eat if I was going to keep the anxiety at bay. But luckily he wasn't rude, because if he was mean to me I probably would have cried. But let's go into this Opera House. I will put a photo of what the outside is supposed to look like here so that you can see what I was supposed to see, but hopefully the inside is going to be just as beautiful as it normally is. Let's go. Palais Garnier was built from 1861 to 1875 by famous architect Charles Garnier. It is considered one of the most famous opera houses in the world and is a symbol of Paris. It was also the setting for the well-known novel The Phantom of the Opera. This was one of the most lavish buildings I have ever been in, and I was stunned at every turn. The auditorium has a traditional Italian horseshoe shape and can seat 1,979 attendants. The stage is the largest in Europe and can accommodate as many as 450 artists. Above it all hangs a beautiful bronze and crystal chandelier. In 1896, one of the chandelier's counterweights broke free and burst through the ceiling, killing a concierge. This tragic incident is what inspired the famous chandelier scene in The Phantom of the Opera. The Opera House was designed in the Second Empire style, a unique blend of classical and more modern techniques that are seen in several grand buildings around Paris.
Palais Garnier is definitely a must visit while in Paris, and next time I really want to come and see a show here if I can.
So several hours later, I am in this gorgeous park that's near my hostel. I haven't been doing anything really besides walking around ever since I left the opera house. And the area I was in was very metropolitan, obviously. I walked around the what is it called? The Galerie Lafayette, just surrounded by people and nowhere to sit, and my feet were starting to get blisters. And I didn't really like what that was doing to my vision of Paris. I never really liked the shopping center, the shopping area. It's never really my thing. With all of the people and it being hot and not having a place to sit down and all of that, my anxiety was really being tested today. So I walked over to this gorgeous park that is near my hostel, and I am just gonna walk around and take in the sunset here. Get some green space. For sure. It feels really nice over here. I wish I had spent more time over here today, but you know, that's travel. You never know what you're actually doing until you're doing it, right? But I also have to stop by a bank and go to an ATM because I need to take out some cash for the next hostel. It is cash only, and I hope that I can draw enough cash for it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's show it very well, but Sakakura is right there. So Montmartre is over there. And I'm not really sure what this little thing is, but yeah, this is gorgeous. This is exactly what I needed. I have a problem with being in like so many buildings with, you know, without green spaces, so that's definitely something to think about for the future. If I ever think I want to move to a city, I need like a little bit of fresh air every single day. I finally got all of the stuff that I needed done tonight. Thank God. It took me forever to find a bank. And I got some free pasta at the hostel. Now I've got a whiskey sour, and I am editing my first video. So, first time making good. Signing off. Have a great night, and I'll see you in the morning.
Be sure to tune in next week as I'm joined by my next co-star and we explore more of Paris. Thanks for watching!
My hostel, and sorry, a very pretty person just walked by. I got distracted. Anyway, yeah, so